I have never played The Incredible Machine before. I feel like I've heard about this game through cultural osmosis. This is the one with the Rube Goldberg machines, maybe? I don't know what it looks like, don't know how to play it. Probably going to be pretty dependent on chat help since this is a quite a bit older game. I'm playing it in DOSBox here. And hopefully it works. The window I'm playing it in is extremely tiny because it's a little bit janky if I try to run it in full screen. So please don't hesitate to backseat. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So, okay, control panel. We got play, volume, restart level, quit, select puzzle, freeform machine, gravity settings, Earth, moon, outer space, air pressure, make the basketball go through the hoop. Okay. So, all right, there's like a time limit, I assume, is what the scrolling bonus means. So I guess I need to know where am I starting from the ball that's just floating in space? I'm gonna figure out what these all do. Oh, is this like to place like a ramp basically? And I can stretch it and rotate it maybe? Do I have infinite placement? Now, it looks like this game, does this game have music or audio? I think it did on the title screen a second ago, but I'm not hearing anything in my ear now after I change things. Let me try to back out. Freeform mode is just kind of making your own machines, maybe. All right, I might have to boot this back up again. Let me pause the timer here to try to get audio. 1 second. Oh no, now it's taller. Like it was when I tested it before. Let's see if I start playing it, what happens here. It's definitely audio there, right? Okay. Seems to be working. Let's see if we get audio now. Audio when you activate the machine, but there's not background music for levels. So it was working fine before. Okay, good to know. Let me resume the live split timer then. Hold on. Okay, so I can build pieces here. So how do I start the machine? Is that this thing in the top corner? Or it looks like it's like a starting gun? Basketball go through the hoop. I think I paused on accident. Okay, so that is my starting ball there. And then it restarts automatically if I fail. So what happens if I just place this? Cute. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of PC games that seem to kind of be in this category of like build your own thing. You know, build your own army, build your own Rube Goldberg physics machine. How do I restart? So I have to right click to get out of this screen. I might put on some music here in a second since I don't think that there's like active game audio for this one. Restart level. The blue platforms are treadmills. Okay. So what do these other things do? I have no idea what that did. It's like a belt between these two things. I can trash it. Okay, so these are like 1-to-1, so I can't connect it again because this one's already connected to that one. Keep instinctively right-clicking, so I shouldn't do that. And then this is like a hamster to power this. Okay. So if I hit play here, does the hamster need power? Do I have to give the hamster food or something? What is the left and right? Is that like moving forward in steps or something? The little arrows here? I have to motivate the hamster. By dropping a ball on him. Ah, if I had multiple pages of items, it would move it? Okay. So that like launches them forward. So what happens if I... I'm going to put on my nephew's soundtrack. Put it on shuffle or something and turn the volume way down. So we got something to listen to while we do this. All right. I'm guessing there's just like DOS beeps when certain things happen, like clearing the stage, but there's not like persistent background music, right? So if I hit go here, it will send it flying somewhat fast. Now when it says get the basketball in the basket, it's talking specifically about get the basket through this here. I guess I probably want... Do I have complete freeform ability to add as many parts to the level as I want? Or do I get limited at some point? Here we go. Oh, the number below is how many I'm allowed to use. Okay. That's cool. So connect things to each other. So I had to connect one to the guy in the first place. I can connect these two to each other, but as far as I know, that doesn't do anything. I must be missing something else here, because they're not all just powered automatically, right? I think it's saying that if one of these is powered, it powers the other one, but that doesn't really help me. Let me see what happens here, I guess. Shoot, I keep wanting to right-click to, like, back out of what I'm currently doing. That's not correct. So that does launch the ball forward a little bit here. I think there's a screen I can go to for freeform. I would definitely prefer the mode of the game where there's a limited number of tools I can use, because that suggests that there's an intended way to solve the puzzle and possibly some ways to get around the intended solution. So I'm going to try restarting here. So, okay. Let me just make sure I understand all possible interactions. A spooked hamster will start running, which will power a belt that's connected to one of these three things, right? So I think what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to... Oh, shoot. Sorry, I'm going to keep right-clicking like this. I gotta really break myself of that habit. I think I want to place this guy, have it hit this initial ball, so I'm not using an extra hamster for no reason. Probably further back, maybe. And then I want to put this guy here. And then connect him to this. And put another one here. And then connect him to this. And I need to guide this guy into what looks like it's the basket. Can I change the shape of this very much? Doesn't really look like it. Like I can shrink it, but I can't like change the slope, right? Let's try it as is. Let's see what happens. Oh. All right, well, I guess I have room for another. I was trying to avoid using another hamster, but I can. Go. You can do this, game. First try. Puzzle completed. And they give you a password. That's nice. Do you want to advance the next puzzle or replay your solution to this puzzle? Let's advance. Alright, that's kind of cool. Mirror images. Put both bowling balls into the metal baskets. You must place and flip the mouse cage and then hook up the pulley belt to the conveyor belt. If there was text like this for the previous level, I completely didn't see it at all. Because the basketball is going to fall this time. Okay. Now, why does it want me to flip the mouse? Is it because the direction the mouse is running changes the direction that it's going to turn the pulley, basically? Ah, okay, and it actually changes... Got it. I think I understand. It's neat. Dynamics. Yeah, that was more tutorial than the first level, exactly. You must pop all the balloons. Okay. So we got scissors. What happens if I just start the machine here? Okay, so it's already giving me a clue. The baseball falls, which blows the balloon into some scissors, which pops them. Okay. Now, this guy turns on, but I don't know why I care about it turning on. Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Will it also pop if this thing gets activated is a good question. So you can just have like balls free floating in the air to make things occur. It does work. Okay. I think this is right then. I probably would have played a lot of this game if I was a kid. It'd been fun to like make your own machines and stuff. Did it. Cool. Make the bowling ball fall off the bottom of the screen. This guy? What happens if I just start the machine by default? Have there been any other devs that have been like really focused on making Rube Goldberg machine games? I like the idea of these levels are designed in such a way to kind of show you the first part of the machine and let you figure out the rest of it from there. Wonder if Andrea has played this game. I should ask her. Seems like something she may have had access to as a kid. Cool. Are they all like transferring? Like, is the fact that it started with a basketball necessary for the emotions that are occurring right now? Advance the next puzzle. I had Oregon Trail on Apple IIs in school. I don't think I ever encountered this one. Use the boxing gloves to punch the baseball up to the metal pipes. I feel like the first level has been the most complicated level so far. I think that everything else after it has been a pretty good introduction to the game. Okay, let's see. Can it just go up that as a ramp then? Not. Interesting. I do have this. The basketball is triggering the punch. Interesting. Oh, I have an idea. Is this thing technically touched by the basketball if I place it exactly? Let's see. So, is it just it has to come into contact with the glove, or does it have to come into contact with a very specific part of the glove? It doesn't look like that's enough right now. There's a button on the end of the glove. I don't think this is going to cut it because it's not close enough to that marble, but let's see. Does it cease to exist as a physics object once it goes limp like that, or as I can see where I can rotate this, left or right only. Get 2 boxing gloves. I guess my problem right now is I don't understand how the bowling ball is supposed to interact, since I can't get it to cover a ramp. Maybe if I just launch it over, let's try that. Okay, that actually causes it to fall in there, which wasn't happening before, so that's maybe a change. I don't know if it's still going to count as hitting the button here. Let's see. Oh, it's not falling in there because it's actually getting stuck on the top because the glove itself has collision. Okay, I didn't understand that before. I think it's going to always just fall down, though, regardless of where I place these because of the seesaw, right? Yeah, the other seesaw is just going to block it rather than progressing. Okay. I might need some help on this one. It might be just due to some jank in the way the objects interact with each other. So if I have nothing on here... Can the seesaw fit under the marble? It makes sense if that's what it wants me to do. I didn't think I could get it down here. Maybe it exactly fits if I rotate it. It exactly fits if I rotate it. Thank you. I wouldn't have seen that. So same deal, we want it to hit a boxing glove down here, which if established can hit through a wall. Should be enough as is, right? No, I right-clicked again. Boo! Go. I need to do the same thing with another seesaw right there. Yeah, okay. I guess that's why the marble starts up just barely above it, otherwise that wouldn't work. Okay. Trying to get incredible machine vision, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't look great frame rate wise to me. This is in DOSBox. I don't know if there's like specific DOSBox settings I should be using to get it to run better or more smoothly. Ants, please. Make Mort the mouse run in his cage by hitting the cage with a basketball. And there have been multiple sequels to this, is that right? Oh, interesting. Do I just have to watch it and see where it lands? I think so. Yeah, I'm playing this in DOSBox. There is a remake of this at some point. I could try that in a second. Hold on. Control F12. Yeah, that seems to be helping. Thanks. I try not to mess with that too much because it would break games like Prince of Persia and Syndicate. Remember how badly Syndicate got broken by the cycles problem? So I think I actually want, I can't adjust the first one. Does it fly higher? Let's see. The further it has to fall. It looks like the answer is yes. Okay. Ah, good enough. Fantastic. Make the jack in the box, break the fish full, bob the fish. Okay. So what happens by default here? Oh, that's fun. I like the little jack in the box machine. Okay. So I think we want to connect this to this guy. That's going to have a new machine that it's going to connect to, but I have to see what it's headed to here. I really like the Cell of Rube Goldberg machine game. It's quite fun. There's no reason I couldn't just connect this one to this one instead of adding too much complexity, but I feel like too much complexity is in the spirit of the game. What did Bob do to deserve this? Aw. Poor Kai. This game's really cool. I'm digging it so far. I think my only complaint is that the first level was weirdly complex and difficult compared to the next, like, 4 consecutive levels. But other than that, I think it's aged pretty well. All you need to do is pop the balloon. You must flip the windmill to select which direction it turns. I think level 2 should have been level 1 because it literally tells you what to do, and it also kind of explains how the hamster thing works. Hamster power. Wait. They designed the first level first, so they refused to reorder them. Maybe. All you need to do is pop the balloon. Okay. So this thing's going to automatically create air. Ah, different sources of power are triggered by different things. That's pretty neat. Okay. I would think that would make it turn right, though, isn't it? Oh, I guess it's the way that the... Okay, I get it. Yeah, probably gonna land on this. Is that gonna be enough to blow the ball? Oh, interesting. So there is like an invisible stream of air when it lands on it. That's probably also just gonna need a windmill itself, I'm guessing. This last one just needs to be rotated. Flipped, rather. Does this game actually keep track of your scores? It seems like the score screen is like the password is surprisingly long if it's just keeping track of what level you made it to. Hey, nice. Lower all 3 buckets, cut both ropes with the scissors. Interesting. I get a marble. I think the reason I like this game is because I like that they give you a limited number of tools on every level. It seems like there's a free play mode where you can just use all the tools in the game, basically. How do I cut both of them? So this counts for cutting both of them. It does count for cutting both of them, okay. Be enough then to just do this. It should have sound. That's weird, it did when I booted the game up. I can see it here. Try on this screen, hold on. Wrench is freeform machine, not a settings menu. That's to like play around with whatever you want. Yeah, it's weird that it played audio on the like title screen, but not here. You must shoot all 3 guns. Oh wow, now we're getting, now we're Ruben. Now we're Rube Goldberging. Okay. So I assume we kind of want to mirror the same strategy here. Oh, the bucket just falls if it's not tied to anything. Okay. I see. The weight of the bucket is causing the gun to... Okay. So like that. Then I get another rope, which is going to be here. So did I put a... Oops. Okay, I think that's what I need. I need to shoot all 3 guns, it says, right? Let's see what happens now if that's good enough. Okay. So how do I do the last one then? Oh, really? Even for it to work in DOSBox? Okay. That's weird, because I think it worked out of the box for pretty much every other DOSBox game I've played. So every individual rope can always connect to 2 things, as long as those 2 things haven't been connected to anything else. Let's see what happens here. Oh, nice. That was a pretty janky answer, but hey, it worked. Turn on all the fans. Flip the light switch to provide power to the electric plug. The initial state of all plugs is off. That's good. I like that they have to state that. It's always a problem with switches. Interesting. So it can't... So, okay. I like how they're already thinking about the assets in the game as how is this non-degenerate with other existing assets, right? Like, the switch can only be flipped by an object traveling up or down, depending on the current state of the switch. It's kind of cool. Great. Now, does the switch just mean that all... How do I actually power any of these, I guess is my question. Let me go back to the menu screen. Place an object close, it'll use the outlets. So this one counts as close enough, basically? Oh, I see. It'll change colors if it's been placed correctly. The initial state of all plugs is off. Good enough, apparently. Take it. Make the tennis ball fall down into the pipe hole. Generators will make turning motion and provide electricity. The electric motor must be plugged in to run. You pick one or the other. That's crazy. Yeah, I did not get this on GOG. I got this on... I just got like the incredible-machine.exe from the Abandonware site. So I think the one on GOG is a remake. It's fine. I think it's kind of charming to see the original version of it from '92. Shit. Need to like put a thumbtack on my right click. So the tennis ball needs to go in here, right? Not fall out of there. Question then, is this level about just converting power into other kinds of power? Is there like a minimum or a maximum distance that things like this can travel? I think the answer is yes. Let me see. I don't know what that does. I'm glad there is a range limit. That seems pretty necessary for the game to work. This is a neat tutorial level, because at least I had to read it as trying to teach you about... Alright, this will provide the power. I see, I didn't realize it always comes with an outlet. And I can't rotate it, can I? There we go. Teaching you about converting different kinds of power to each other, that's neat. That's fun. Putting the gears in motion. These are still called tutorial. Make all the gears on the screen turn. Shining light on the solar panel will make the electric plug active. Okay, lots of different forms of power. This actually makes me wonder if someone wanted to make a, like, Schmincredible Machine indie game inspired by this. Like, what would it even look like? Like, I can't imagine it being terribly different from what we're already seeing here. Hold on. Make all the gears turn. Oh, that's a flashlight. I thought that was like a Nerf dart. Okay, that makes more sense. What happens if I trigger it to begin with here? Ah, okay. So these are the solar panels. Sure. So the only things that can be... There's a limited number of things that can be sources of power here as far as I can tell, right? Does it mean anything to connect two conveyor belts to each other that don't have power? Because I assume no. I assume this means nothing and can never be productive, because once I've connected it this way, I then can't connect a power source to either conveyor belt, right? Solar panels are quaint, yeah. Okay. You're allowed to do it because you have to be able to connect them to both nodes, so of course it would let you connect even if it wasn't productive to do so. Turn all three gears. Which means no matter what, we have to power this guy, and it's connected to this thing, so this light has to turn on. Which means I need to use a rope somehow. So I probably need to tie a rope to this guy. Okay. Which means what? Flashlight probably has to be activated by something. Probably by that marble. That guy's got a pulley. Ah, okay. I think that's right. Oh, face the other way. Okay, that seems productive. But now we need probably to turn this guy. Oh, I see. That's why there's multiple sockets, because each thing can only support 2 devices maximum. Okay. Oh, that's fun. The fan actually very slightly moved the bucket there, it looked like. This is my favorite level so far, now that it's actually getting kind of complicated. Cool. Andrew, did you ever play The Incredible Machine as a kid? The physics-based one where you build like a Rube Goldberg machine? Right.
Step physical set of like different pieces, and you roll the marble down them, and they, you know, you could do the pieces all in different ways. So I had that.
That's this, I think. Unless you're thinking of Marble Madness. I have music all of a sudden on level 14.
Okay, it's like a physical thing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like I physically put the things together. I remember there was one that had a hairpin turn, and it was really hard to get the velocity right, because if you were coming in too fast, it would just fly off. If you're coming in too slow, it would go and then go back.
We got music out of nowhere.
Jump it, so you know that was hard to get the distance right.
PC motherboard speaker quality music. I don't know what changed that suddenly the music is working. I went ahead and paused Jaden's playlist there. Fire all the cannons. Flip one of the magnifying glasses so the light is focused correctly. I was like, maybe it's because we're out of the tutorial, but no, it said we're still in the tutorial. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I might actually keep playing Jaden's music if y'all are okay with it, but I'm glad that it worked eventually. Oh, it's missing some of the audio channels? That's even weirder. What the hell? Maybe that's the only song that uses that one working audio channel? Alright, let's try restarting this one. This is fun. I like the magnifying glass to light the cannons. It's cute. Oh, does the way the magnifying glass faces matter? I think it said that in the tutorial, didn't it? The single channel square wave speaker, so we're just getting the one square wave, like, post beep noise. All you need to do is fire the cannon. Okay. Yeah, I love the conveyance in all of these levels. Like, it seems like almost all of them that are introducing a new mechanic places that mechanic for you at the start of the puzzle, and then gives you that tool to place later on to kind of recreate the basic idea. It's done that almost universally so far. I'm a big fan of that. So that destroys brick. Okay. So we probably need to connect this to this. And I probably need this to light this guy here. And then I think this has to go here. I don't have a sense yet of which way is forward. Lenses are symmetric. You shouldn't need to flip them. You must light the candle. What happens if I just started here? Oh, that's fun. Because the fuse is still lit, so it can light things on fire. That's quite fun, actually. Okay. So if I have to light the candle, it means I have to get a flash. Let's work backwards here. Light bulb. Which I have to tie to something. there's a distance limit. Ah, but this thing effectively lets me increase the range of a rope, right? But it can't get connected to that. So, okay, let's see. Probably needs to be the seesaw then. I think it did, because I tried to do this. Oh, let's see. I mean, what else could I connect it to? Let's see. I don't know what's going to happen here. Does the bowling ball hitting the balloon pop the balloon is a good question. No. I didn't do shit. Okay. Must light the candle. Oops. Accidental right click again. So, okay. Does this platform having like a rope attached to two of these things make it so that it just holds up even when the bowling ball lands on it or something? Doesn't really want to let me do that, does it? Is it because it's not ultimately tying to anything else? Try that, I guess. I don't know what that's going to do at all. It won't let you connect an object to itself. Yeah, I gotta think more about this one. I'm kind of stuck. I might ask for a tip here in a second. Let me keep messing with it first. So the only thing... Oh, I wonder if the magnifying glass can... I wonder if the magnifying glass can pop a balloon. Technically get the light bulb here, right? Oops. I can technically trigger a light switch like this, right? But I have to pull it down. Now, why is that not activating the light bulb? It's just based on how far down it's going. Not too much else I can tie the rope to. I'm not clear on what these little rope connectors things are, if the rope distance is unlimited. Oh, does that actually matter? Because I didn't think that would matter with the way this game is coded, but... Okay. I'm surprised that that works, that's all. But the light given off by a light bulb has to be pretty close to the thing you're trying to activate with it, right? At least it seems like that's the case. I don't know why I'm doing it this way just yet. Hold on. Yeah, that's a good point. But it just seems like there's a whole bunch of unnecessary tools in this level then, if I can get away with this, right? Maybe that's what it's trying to teach me, that sometimes there's stuff in the level you don't need to do. Interesting. I feel like I cheesed that one, that there is something I was supposed to do with the other rocket, but maybe it was meant to tell me some things are red herrings. Push both plungers down and set off the dynamite. Make sure you explode all dynamite that's on the playfield. Guessing that's gonna fall. What all is falling when this first dynamite gets exploded? So the problem is there that it's not... I guess I'm just surprised that the rope works this way, because that seems more complicated than most of the other interactions, which are pretty much just proximity based. But here it cares where the rope is in relation to the thing you're trying to activate with it. Use the flashlight to light the rocket, to push the seesaw to light the light bulb, to light the candle. Wait, the flashlight by itself could have lit the rocket? I thought it had to be... I thought that a magnifying glass turned a light source into fire. Oh wait, I think I see what you're saying. So the bowling ball falls on the flashlight switch. Okay, I think I understand. As far as getting this trigger to pull, though, I don't understand yet. I think that's too far away, isn't it? Even if I reverse it, right? Does it mean that the device that it's tied to has to be on the other side of it, basically, or... Oh, that's what this is for. For changing direction? Okay, I think I get it. I haven't had to actually use this in levels before, so I wasn't clear on what its purpose was. So it would have to be like more over here, I guess. Well, that's not good. Okay. We need another dynamite up here. Several more dynamite up here. I didn't realize how many I had available. Yeah, that's cool. You got the bullet has to shoot the bowling ball. It would be fun if so. But this one has to be as far left as possible to make sure that it blows up the bowling ball in the direction we want to send it, I guess. That's fun. That was a cool level. Send Mort the mouse home. Get Mort the mouse safely to the mouse hole in the bottom right of the screen. Oh wow, I got a weird deja vu from this level. Broken fishbowl will attract Pokey the cat. Interesting. So you have like creature interactions now. Always got to save mice and murder fish in this game. So cruel. This thing bounce repeatedly and get more height over time. Yes. Yeah, I'm digging it so far. Tracks the cat. I think this is right. I don't know what I need the extra cat for, though. Maybe it's to spook it into the corner. Oh, it's like lemmings. That's fun. I like all the different, like, puzzle tools in this game. Fun. The poor fish. Make both monkeys ride their bicycles. Just noticed this game looks super like blown out in stream. Let me see if I can adjust things a little bit here. Hold on. Turn the saturation down a little maybe. Don't do that. It makes things worse. I don't think that's really helping too much. Do it for now. Try to remember to turn it off after. Make both monkeys ride their bicycles. Okay. That's fun. So there's a little screen blocking it from seeing the banana. I feel like part of the joy of this game is just seeing the new, like, puzzle elements. It looks pretty saturated on my screen too. It just looks worse on the stream. Okay, so let's see. So there's a bird cage flying off. Is the purpose of this rope just to affect what happens when the basket... I'm trying to understand what this is doing. How do I get here? I need to do something with this light bulb for sure. Either way, the switch is always pointed down, so it doesn't particularly matter. I think we tie this to this, and that's gonna get us. Is it gonna like focus the light or something? Is that the wrong side of this magnifying glass? Oh, I didn't realize that had to be propped up by something. Okay. I probably need a pulley for this, right? It's just a matter of it being further down. Or I need two pulleys for this. How is it connected here? It goes down into the pulley and then up. That looks the same as what I have here. Maybe it just needs to be further away. Why is... Is it because it has to be connected to the other side? Yeah, I guess it's hard for me to visualize tension. Because the rope doesn't look any different based on whether it's tense or loose. Basketball must cross all the gaps. To solve this puzzle, you must connect two of the teeter-totters with a rope passing through the pulleys. Stretch an incline smaller to fill in one of the gaps. Is the action causing the rope to travel less or more total distance? Okay. Makes me wonder if the later games keep that mechanic but then show like a loose versus taut rope. I don't have a good mental intuition for that for whatever reason. Okay. I think this is the one they want me to shrink, which is meant to teach me about shrinking these. Let me read the text again now that I see the level. Two of the teeter-totters with the rope passing through the pulleys. Why, though? Let me see. Is that to keep the... I just need to do this a couple times to see what happens. Alright, so there it kind of looks like it's loose. I wonder if I just have to switch this. I think I just lucked out on that one. Unfortunately. Rope always starts stretched taut, but it can loosen when a change happens. It will preferentially do that instead of moving anything. Okay, that's an interesting way to think about it. Make the ball climb the hill and knock Pokey the cat off the cliff. To solve this puzzle, you need to place the mouse cages so the ball rolls over them. This game seems very modern. It has some... Probably the weirdest thing is just the order of the levels. And the weirdest is probably just the very first level. And the cat is dead. Psalms. Turn, 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 pop, pop, pop. Pop any 3 of the 4 balloons. Gears that are turning will pop any balloons that come into contact with them. I'm a big fan of the monkey machine. It's extremely silly. Excuse me. You actually have to pop, though, right? This probably needs to tie... That's the opposite, right? Okay. If I put it here, it should work. Because now it's pulling it down. Okay. I'm learning. A little late, but late's better than never, I guess. Oh, the first puzzle's explained in the manual? That's funny. I still have to pop one more. I see. And then this one goes here. Oh, I don't think I can change this, right? This is always going to go the wrong direction. I don't think there's anything I can do to change which direction the gears are going, right? Does it matter which gear gets targeted first, maybe? Oh, I have another gear. I didn't realize that. Oh, wait, does this have to go? Not close enough. Oh, this gear being in the way is a problem because that balloon has to be elsewhere. Okay, hold on. Good enough. Sure, there was another way to do it with getting the conveyor belt to go in the right direction there. I'm gonna keep turning the cycles up because I'm starting to get slow frame rates again. Once it gets complicated. Make the 3 baseballs, but none of the tennis balls go into the container on the right. Oh, that's hard. Will that have changed the direction of the conveyor belt? The tennis balls. So it has to be the gun, because the gun would be precise. I do have ropes, which are infinite range, right? Oh, the problem is they're all going to fall immediately, aren't they? Yeah. Well, you can see how quickly it activates, I guess. So I'm a little concerned here about... I've got these pulleys, but... I feel extremely stupid about not understanding ropes and tension. I'm sorry. If that's super obvious to you, I don't know why it's not working with my brain right now, but it just isn't. I don't know if I can have it pull 2 guns at the same time. On the part that's... Okay, this is causing it... I understand after I do it via brute force why it was wrong before. They have to go lower, I think, because the balls are going to fall slightly, right? Oh, but it's possible that they go too far. Okay. Yikes. That's going to end up getting some tennis balls in there, though. Yeah. So I guess maybe I need them to be further back so they're not interfering with the balls themselves, right? If you move the ends of a rope closer to each other, they loosen. If you move them away, they tense. Which is why that didn't work. Oh, the bullet does still take time to travel. Okay. Get this out of the way since it's interfering. It's still too bad because it's shooting it over the wall. This is a tough level. Keep brute forcing it here. Alright. That's problematic. I'm actually curious how much I can cheese with this. Might be why they have the tennis balls. It's not gonna do it. Let me restart this one. Fiddle with tiny physics differences to get the result. Yeah. Because the bullets are going to come out almost immediately, so... Without using the pulley. Hold on. I think I just need to use the pulley to... That's weird. I thought I was able to do that before. Now it's working. Okay. So that one pulls. This one needs to go transfer via a pulley, I guess. Yeah, and I guess the problem is I need to get it really specific because the bullet needs to hit it in a way that sends it in there without it bouncing off the back wall and falling out. So I can't even get a single ball in there right now, let alone get all three guns running at the same time. This one's still a problem because of the position of this thing. Wait. Why is... Okay, hold on. I need to think about this. I was just trying to mirror this one, so I connected it to this part of the seesaw. I am very, very stupid, I'm sorry. Why is this different? Is it because the placement of the gun? It's because I'm choosing to use a pulley. That makes the rope longer. That makes the rope longer. It's here. It adds slack to it. I guess I can see it now, but the part of my brain that's supposed to intuit rope tautness without actually physically holding a rope never formed at childhood or something. Now the pulley's not doing anything. Shoot. Okay. Well, let me try to get at least one of these placed in there. Yeah, this seems problematic. I almost have to be directly in front of them to make sure that they go right in there. bullet kind of has to come out such that it launches it downward without it going over the wall. I wish this wall went all the way up. That would make this stage quite a bit different. It's almost right. Further back, maybe? That far back. I think at that one, I just want to get it in there before I do the third one. Get it so the ball grazes the top of it. Okay, 2. Now we just need to get the third one. Super janky. So can I use... Okay, they give me 3 ropes, but I don't have 3 things to connect with the ropes, do I? Oh yeah, if the pulleys have collision, that would be nice. Oops. Is there any way for me to use pulleys to make this work? I have a second one, maybe? Understand. I think that already from it falling here, that's already wrong, right? I guess if it's up. Oh, but now the pulley's keeping it from going anywhere at all. Okay. There we go. I think I understand why. So for whatever reason, when I think about tautness, I'm not thinking about up versus down, but that's really important. First try. That was a hard level. Really had to figure out the exact pixel placement there. Golly. Don't let any of the balloons pop. I only have 1 rope. So. Oh, interesting. This should have been the very first level, I think, for trying to get you to understand rope tautness. Now, I can't reuse pulleys, right? Pop the 2 rightmost balloons. Interesting. Sure. That's actually probably more likely to be right. Maybe via a pulley. Okay, this one's hard. This is extra hard for my brain. I wanted to do the opposite. Is it just a matter of changing the lengths on both sides? No. Why is it doing that? This is super short. Shouldn't it do the opposite and pull that one over? I do this one on this side. What does that do? So like the rope can extend beyond what I'm able to see, it looks like. I'm not clear yet on why. I probably need multiple of these, but the problem is, hold on. I get multiple ropes, right? But why? Is there a limit to the number of pulleys that a rope can go into total? Looked like it was stretching out further than I had set up. Sometimes I struggle to get these to click correctly. Hold on, let me try hitting start to see if that fixes whatever my clicking problem is. Restart maybe? Okay. So that's limiting the maximum height they can go to, but it's not doing anything to pull this balloon left of the wall. I have to specifically pop this balloon, right? Oops. I think if I ever go to the menu like that, it breaks the rope points. I have to restart. Yeah, I think I'm having that problem too. I guess the pulley accomplishes that. Yeah, I think that's the answer. Definitely don't need all the balloons, or all the pulleys, or all the ropes. Cool. I wonder what the intended solution is on that one. I assume every level has an intended solution that uses every last provided tool. You need to make the bowling ball drop down into the cave. Oh wow. Okay. Now maybe that's not true anymore as of this level. Technically light this thing. How many ropes do I get? It's probably not going to work, right? Maybe if I had a pulley? Okay. At least I'm starting to see when I think it's not going to work, even if I don't understand how I'm supposed to place it to get it to work. Shouldn't that pull up and then be tight? Okay. I feel a little bit less stupid. I still feel pretty stupid when it comes to ropes. I'm very sorry about that if you're screaming. I just don't think I've ever had to play a video game or do anything in real life that requires me to intuit rope tautness. That's a thing that I can do, which... I guess I should try to do the end here. Is it the gun, maybe? Maybe this one. Oh, I'm guessing that's why the main reason why the buckets are there. To make it not just a trivial matter of use the gun. Interesting. This is a fun level because I assume there's a bunch of different solutions on this one. Oh, weird. I really thought that was gonna work. Did it not knock the seesaw because the rope tautness was preventing it? So this won't do anything because this is gonna be loose, right? I don't know if that's really gonna help, right? Because it's still loose. Okay, so a single pulley cannot turn a loose part of the rope into a taut part of the rope? I guess maybe it depends on what side it's coming from. It's the same problem from before, isn't it? I don't know if there's like a magic place that I can put the pulley that's going to make this work. Triggers have to be pulled toward the handle. This might cause the same issue from before where the seesaw doesn't go down for some reason. Oh, there we go. Okay. Do we know, my bigger question, I understand the pulling the trigger part. What I didn't understand is why sometimes the seesaw wouldn't depress. Oh, bummer. First try. That was a cool level. Pop all 3 balloons. Note that you are on the moon. Big fan of that text. You can't pull the trigger, it anchors the rope. Trying to move the trigger of the gun, but it's unable to move away from the handle of the gun. Okay, so it's like it's taut in the wrong direction, and since the trigger has nowhere to go, the seesaw stops. I feel like I was able to get the seesaw to move while pushing the trigger incorrectly a couple times. Maybe it just matters based on rope length or something. Yeah, I mentioned it at the beginning that if you're doing free play, you can turn on different gravity and atmosphere settings. Which is why balloons fall. Pop all 3 balloons. Ropes, guns. It's not going to matter, right? I guess they kind of tug into each other a little bit, but not in a way that helps me. It should just cause the gun to pull once it... Yeah, okay. Oh, that's nice. Why does it... Oh, there's recoil on the gun? That's really surprising and kind of cool. But it only affected it on the one side there, it looked like. I just get super lucky on that first placement. Yeah, it's happening consistently on this side. It's crazy. There's no way because this balloon starts higher than this balloon, so what I'm trying to do is never going to work. I guess I could try to use this to keep it in place, but... Okay, so that gets 2 of them. How do I get the last one? Probably just shoot it. Cool. I have not played Radiata Stories. JRPG, right? If you click on the games panel below the channel, there's a list of playlists for all the games we played so far on stream. Check some there. Oh, 1 baseball in each of the metal pipe containers. That's not the Chopin game, right? That's Eternal Sonata. Probably get that and several other JRPGs confused. 1 baseball in each of the metal pipe containers. Different tool used for each one, presumably. Get 2 ramps, 2 trampolines. I don't think I have anything that I'm not blind for that's not on that list. There's a handful of games we haven't played yet. Oops. I should be happy this one doesn't have any fucking ropes, finally. How long is this one? I can extend the length of it? Or is it already at max length and that's why I can't select it? Okay, I think it's already at max length. So presumably this covers me for one side, except I can't go all the way down, so it probably has to be this side. This isn't going to get me the answer, but I'm just curious. This one's tough. I don't think I have a guess for this one of where to start. I really appreciate that they give me so few tools, though. Huh. Okay. I do get 6 seesaws, which seems important. This is just to give me a chance to like chill for a second so they don't just all fall immediately. Oh, the bowling ball is going to be a problem. Oh, did I accidentally stumble on the solution? I think I did. That's funny. Is it just, or a solution, I guess. I was just noticing that I had 6 balls and I had 6 seesaws. That's funny. I wonder what other solutions exist. Calculated. Make the baseball fall off the bottom of the screen. Interesting. I assume that pulls this one up. Just pulls this one up, and that should be it, right? Okay, so I think we're increasingly encountering levels that have red herring elements on purpose. Oh, they're just balancing each other. Weird. Why? Is it a weight thing, maybe? I don't know if things can actually go in the bucket. They can. Interesting. Ah, but it's a problem with how long it takes to sink. Maybe it's the height that the balls have to travel. It doesn't make a huge difference. Try turning up the cycles here. So if I do nothing, they just kind of keep each other suspended here, right? Just do it like that. Okay, that seems better, but I feel like the problem is that it's going to end up in the bucket instead of falling off the screen. We lose the guy there too. It's a single tennis ball, dude. Does it eventually... I think I need at least 2 tennis balls. So maybe 2 tennis balls and bowling ball plus tennis ball. I don't know if the baseball's gonna be able to fit under that, though. It might just barely be able to fit under that, but it's not solving my problem on this side. I take advantage of the ramps over here. Does that matter? I think the timing might matter. There's no way to get something to slowly fall into this bucket here. Highest drop I can do isn't very helpful. It traps that one. I don't know if having all 3 of the pulleys used here actually matters or not. Interesting. Don't know if I understand why that works that way. Don't want that to fall all the way in. It's still a problem. Oh, maybe if these have, maybe if one of them takes longer to get there, they'll balance out. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Okay. Hey, okay. I think I get it. But not that long. It actually needs to be somewhat early. So maybe just a straight drop is good enough. That looks like it might be high enough, and I think I have to do the same thing on the opposite side. Alright, this is cute. I think I see what they're trying to do with it. I think we switch these. Problem is, how do I get the bowling ball to go into that one as late as humanly possible? / can I even do that? Because I don't think that I can. Not with the way the ramps are laid out. Because I was trying to get it so that, like, the ball would get underneath this bucket, and then the bowling ball would finally land in this one, and it would be able to continue past this bucket. But I think we do this. This is completely unhelpful. Yeah. I guess maybe the pulleys don't have to be arranged the way I currently have them arranged. I could connect this one to like this one, for example. I like this puzzle a lot because it's simple, and I think you have to use exactly the level ingredients they give you. I'm sure some people would prefer to have levels where you have freedom to do whatever you want, but I like these ones where there's kind of like one way it's intended to do it. Excuse me. I'm getting a rope jank again. I might have to restart the map to deal with it. Okay, that looks good at the start there. I just gotta deal with these two guys. Oh, it's automatically sifting a bit over to the side there. Which isn't gonna pull up. That's a consequence of the way I use the pulleys, isn't it? So even if I do it this way, I think I have to use both of these pulleys, so hold on. So more even. Oops. This is a problem either way, right? Because it's just going to sink no matter what I do. So it's probably going to have to be on this side. Start it up here. I put this guy here. Oh, but that doesn't pull me up at all, does it? Huh. Wait. If I could delay when this tennis ball gets in here a little bit better. I don't think that I can really, though. Actually, we might be okay. Let's see. Oh, it's getting stuck on the side there. The bowling ball was rolling more. Let me see if it matters where the tennis ball is in the bucket. I think the bowling ball having to take the ramp seems right. This might just be that I don't need to do this janky way of doing the pulleys. Seems close, though. This is the only bucket that I can delay getting a ball into. It's supposed to be a cannonball. That's not going to help at all. I don't know if I can even succeed with this layout. Try resetting here. Back to the obvious setup, which I like the one where you kind of have to go across. That would be the Bob It Is You riff puzzle version of it, right? I like the cannonball being on this thing. What are my other assets? Don't I have another... I had 3 tennis balls. I can't just recall them, can I? I think I have to restart the level. Like this. I can't place it. What's happening? It's probably fine, okay. I'll need to figure out what I'm doing with the third one. I don't know yet. Oh, yeah, I think this is the right idea. This has to go a little bit higher. This maybe needs to go a little bit lower. Okay. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna work. This is cool. I like this level a lot. Oh, but the ball's not rolling anymore. Ah, okay. Hold on. I think this is my favorite level in the game so far, simply because it seems like there's one solution. So I'd love to see a version of this that's all... They give you exactly the tools you need, and you got to figure out how to interact with them. Not a big fan of being creative. You can put that on my gravestone. Goal is to pop both balloons. Oh, it's not that I don't like being creative. It's that I enjoy designer intent so much that often I feel like I, cheated myself out of the intended experience when I do something that's not intended. It depends on how the game is laid out. Like, Breath of the Wild is often set up in such a way that you can see what they want you to do and then be like, well, fuck it, I'm just going to do this crazy shit to get around that. So I like at least being able to identify what's intended if I'm allowed to cheese it, but I don't like doing something stupid and getting around what I was intended to do, if that makes sense. All right, so there's a cat, which bowling ball would have to hit the cat, right? Interesting. This is pre-placed. I do have rope. Monkey is... Basically the entire purpose of the monkey is to have a machine that allows a taut rope to create power. Okay. Oh, right, this connects separately, sure. Do I get a gear on this level, too? Oh, jeez. How do I pop the other balloon, then? What all am I allowed to connect the balloon to? Mm-hmm. It is both balloons, right? Pop both balloons. As far as I know, the only thing I can do that can pop a balloon, the only tool I have to pop a balloon on this entire screen is a gear, right? The bowling ball won't... I guess I can't move the bowling ball in the first place. So I can try to set other things up to make that happen. I guess I also don't have pulleys, do I? Which makes the monkey problematic. That wall is there to keep me from placing the monkey exactly where I want it to be. The cat exists to keep the bowling ball from continuing there. Stop the bowling ball. Can someone confirm that the only way to pop this balloon is to bring it into contact with the gears? Is there some other interaction I don't know about, like it getting pinched by a seesaw or something? Okay, thank you. I can put it here. Which I could get. Then get a... It's my only source of power on the map. Now, gears can distribute power, because each one can be connected to a different thing. But the gears have to be powered first for that to do anything. And I don't think that connects. And I don't have any way to extend belts, right? As far as I know, this is the only place I can put the monkey that would cause it to activate, because it has to be above this, right? And the cat can't go anywhere. It gets stuck basically immediately. And the bowling ball can't go anywhere because the cat effectively blocks it. So I feel like I'm missing something on this map. Balloons always go up, so I couldn't use the balloon to activate the monkey. So I can't turn the monkey upside down, can I? Probably use this to pull the balloon over, but... Well, I've done this before, right? It's not very exciting. It's unfortunate that the rope clips through the environment. These guys are tied to each other. That doesn't help me because the first one pops almost immediately, right? Doesn't pop because the gears aren't running, that's right. But that still doesn't help me. For reasons. Let me restart this one. I don't remember what I have and haven't placed. They give me 3 ramps, which I probably should be paying closer attention to the ramps. I haven't used ramps for anything. Like, to me, the only thing a ramp can do in this level is make this ball roll instead of falling flat. And I guess maybe redirect this balloon. Is there anything else that ramps that can do that I'm not thinking about? See what happens with just the first one there. Let's try flipping it maybe. That seems productive. That seems necessary. Am I correct that the monkey has to be here in order to be activated? That can't be right, because I mean, the only thing I can do is I can connect it to a single treadmill. No. Isn't the problem, though, that this needs to be pulled down, and no matter what I do, it's going to get pulled up here? Because I can't connect it to the balloon, because that's going to pull the switch up. And I can't connect it to either side of the seesaw if it's below the seesaw, because that's going to pull the switch up or do nothing because it's not taut. If y'all want to talk about it in hide, maybe come up with a hint for me. This is about as far as I've thought to go with it right now. I don't know if tying these matters now that... No, it doesn't. Wait. Maybe I'd phrase it in a stupid yes-no way and I heard a yup and a nope. This must go here. I'm correct that the monkey has to go here and cannot go anywhere else. That is correct. I am not correct. The monkey does not go here. Okay. A second seesaw? And transfer, I guess. Try it. Doesn't seem like this is... I guess it's in a... Is this gonna work? Why did that work? This pulls up on this side, which is enough to pull this down enough to turn it on? Okay, I think I see. Pops our first balloon. And then I think I can use this to kind of move the balloon around. That does nothing to the balloon. The balloon just clips through it. Is that true no matter what? Sorry, I ask a lot of yes/no questions, or I'll ask them in a weird way, so it's hard for me to read a yes/no answer. It does what? Sorry. It's just gonna get it stuck. I don't think I need another ramp here. We're about at time, but I'd like to finish up this puzzle. This really doesn't seem to do anything, right? The balloon. Looked like it was just... I think this just has it get stuck if I put this here. Does this just clip through it here? That time it didn't. Maybe it was just positioned janky before, so it looked like it was clipping through it. Yeah, the balloon doesn't seem like it's able to touch it successfully, as far as I can tell. It just gets stuck or bounces off of it. Okay, so it will move it if it's able to reach it, but getting it to reach it is difficult. Yeah, I think I need help here. If you guys have a tip, can make them longer. Is the ramp just extraneous? I think the ramp is just extraneous, but I don't know how that gets me into the gear there. Maybe if it's traveling at a certain speed, it'll... fall into the gear, maybe? Right, because the gears I chose to connect it to, that's the problem. I think that's correct. No. So alternating gears, okay, this is why there are 4 gears, I guess, right? Alternating gears will go different directions, right? Oops. So I would need to do this is what I did a second ago and it didn't work. Because the one that's being powered matters. I do it here, I think it causes the same problem, right? I can't even reach that one. It looks like I can only get one of these to turn right. Because of the layout of the gears, right? Like, this one can go right. No, it has to be the third one, actually. Oh, that looks like that was about to do it. Okay. Because that was enough speed, I just gave it an extra roof. I don't think it can fit if I move it down a tile. Can't fit it if I move it there either. It needs a little bit. I have no idea. Make a T shape. I can't move the gears, unfortunately. Those are fixed. I can only work with... The only things I can change are belts, and I've tried every possible configuration, right? I've done monkey first gear, this gear, that causes both of these to go left. I've done monkey second gear, this gear, that still causes both of them to go left. There's a fifth gear. Does the facing of the monkey matter? Okay. Thank you. I don't think I've had to worry about monkey facing before, but I guess it makes sense. So I've had to worry about hamster facing. That's not enough. Wait, maybe it was. Hold on. Oh my god. I don't know if it's actually... if it's just doing the exact same thing every time or it's getting slightly lower. What else I can change here? Speed's gonna bounce it down, maybe? There it goes. Okay, thank you. That was a really hard level for me. Future Marstead, this is your password, so take a screenshot of the screen, and that's where you'll go to start when you play again next time. Thanks, Brutus. This game was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
We've got this, Marstead.
Puzzle game.
How? Where? First try.